Alright everybody, we're back to another fun episode of, let me throw that down there. Another fun episode of Wild Beard Yonder, Wild Beard Knives and everything. We've done a little bit of cleanup out here in the shop area, so it's a little bit more tidy. My workspace here needs a little bit of cleaning up, but that's no big deal. That can be done in just a few minutes. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to start to work on a project here. Oh, there it is. Got a message from my cousin. He's in the market for a hatchet tomahawk type thing. I've never done one of those before, so we're going to try that out. I'm going to get that project started today, get it started on camera here, get the forge running, get the anvil going, get everything up and get it started anyway, and show you how I work that. And it's a learning experience for me, so hopefully we'll learn a little bit together as we go along. There's plenty of YouTube videos out there on how to take one of these ball peen hammers and turn them into a hatchet. Becker Forge has a great video out there. I'm not as talented as that fella, but we'll see what I can come up with. This is a 32 ounce Pittsburgh ball peen hammer. I got it from Harbor Freight. It was $6.99, so stock is inexpensive. I don't know how well it's going to turn out. I don't know how well it's going to harden. I don't know if it's going to keep an edge, but everything I've done, everything I've done online researching it says it should turn out pretty well. These are pretty durable, and as long as I temper it properly, it shouldn't crack and should stand up to repeated blows and repeated use as a hatchet. So the goal is to flatten and draw out and kind of broaden it. I don't want it to be a huge hatchet, and there's enough on this 32 ounce ball peen hammer to make a substantial blade. So we'll see what I come up with, see what the shape I got. Worst case scenario is it's going to have kind of a thick blade, which is fine with me. It makes it a little bit more durable. My concern here is that the peen is still a pretty small peen here on the other side, so we're gonna see how well that draws out to kind of like a pointer there. Worst case scenario is it doesn't turn out that great, and I grab a new hammer and start again, maybe a little bit smaller next time. We'll see how it goes. It's all just going to be a fun experiment. First thing I'm going to do, and I don't think I need to film it, I think you guys are pretty smart enough to know how to use a fucking saw. I'm going to just saw this off right here. I'm going to leave the wood in there. You know, yeah, it'll get real hot in there. It's probably gonna burn away. That's what shit does when it's wood and it goes into a fucking fire. It heats up and burns away. But I want to try to keep it in there. I want to try to keep the shape for the handle hole as much as possible. It's gonna probably deform quite a bit. If it does, fuck it. I'll figure it out. That's what we do. Problem solve. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this off, do a little cleanup, get ready to go to work. Thanks for watching, and enjoy. Okay, so I got my tools laid out here. These are not tongs, but they will work. Lighter, because the forge won't start without fire. And of course the hammer head now with the handle cut off. So normally I like to backstop my forge with some cinder blocks, but since we were cleaning up, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Try to move the camera closer, get some good shots of the forge and inside the forge and everything. But yeah, we're ready to go. Let's get to it. So first thing I got to do is turn on the gas there, and then make sure that my choke, I guess, is sufficient for airflow. I'm listening for leaks, making sure there's no hissing sounds. That's the last fucking thing you want, is a leak here and the gas reaches there and the fucking tank explodes while you're standing right next to it. That'd ruin your day pretty quick. So I'm just going to open this valve here, this little yellow valve, a little bit. out for me today too. So we're gonna get to throwing that stock in the forge. Here and let you see what I'm doing. Stand a little ways back. All right. So if it'll focus for me, I might have to manually do it. Let's go to manual. Switching to manual. There we go. You can see that jet is blasting right on that steel. I'll have to rotate it a little bit too, just so I can make sure it gets heated evenly all the way around. But I gotta find something to backstock. Looks like there might be some cinder blocks down there. Right there, in fact. So, once I get that backstopped, that should keep the heat in and should help efficiently heat that piece of steel. I'll let you know when we're ready to start beating the crap out of it. So yeah, hold up. So yeah, been burning some hair on my arms, trying to get this done. It smells lovely, just lovely. It's getting hot. So am I. Hat's gonna come off. That's where you lose your body heat. So my hair's a mess. Sorry. It ain't called tame beard yonder. Ain't called tame hair yonder either. So that's getting hot. It's getting really hot. It's gonna take a few, I think. That's a lot of steel. It's a lot of fucking dense steel. But we'll get there. It'll take a bit. It'll get there. I am scorching. This shirt's gonna come off too. Real. Funny story about my shirt when I get to show you. I don't know if you know this. I am a fan of all things Boston. Love it. I'm from the area there. Patriots, Bruins, saw the hat. Fucking love it. Socks. I don't watch soccer, but I always want the Revolution to win. You know, the Celtics are doing okay. No, they're not. Fuck, they just lost. They're out of the playoffs. They were doing okay. It's kind of bullshit that the Portland Trailblazers are in the round 2 of the playoffs and the Boston Celtics are sitting at home. I digress. Anyway, this shirt is a Violent Gentleman shirt. Violent Gentleman, they do hockey apparel and things like that. They're a really awesome company. I have a shitload of shirts from them. I love them. My wife saw this and thought, oh, that's the Boston Bee font. Not the Boston Bee font. This is the Anaheim Angels font. So, while it looks like I'm rocking the Angels, it was an honest mistake from my wife, who thought she was hooking me up with the Boston Red Sox Violent Gentleman shirt. So, funny story. Love my wife. Love that she was thinking of me. Yeah, even though it says it looks like the Angels, just remember, in my mind, in my heart, it's Boston. I'm gonna check this, turn around a little bit, and we'll see where we're at. My hands, that is for damn sure. I'm gonna give it another couple minutes, and then we're gonna hammer the snot out of this. Maybe not hammer the snot out of it. We'll just take it gentle. Take it gentle to go and start this project off. I gotta be mindful. Last time I showed you my crack. We don't want that happening again. So, I'm too late for that. I apologize. that shit's hot and hard to hold on to. We'll try again. Wow, that's got to be an extreme close-up. I just set my fucking hair on fire. Oh well. It's hair. This is going to be a long project. Let's do this here. Clearly, we're going to have to go to the drawing board on something to get this steel held, because this shit's not working. I burned the ground a shitload. I burned the deck here. I'll figure it out. I might have to learn how to weld or something so I get a stick on the end of that, because this ain't working. Brian, it's all for you though, buddy. You're going to enjoy it, and even though it seems like I'm bitching and having problems, that's part of the fun, is solving the problem. So I'm going to turn this off for now and figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. Peace. Alright, despite the setbacks, making progress. I have dropped this thing so many times, it's not even funny. It gets tiring picking it up, stamping out the fire and the pine needles beneath me. This is a chore. It's a lot of hard work. So if you're thinking about doing this, you know, I'm not in the best shape either, but it's hard work. I switched to a different hammer. My father-in-law has this hammer. I don't know where he got it. I don't know how the fuck he did this to the face of it. I have no idea. But this is what I'm using. Normally I'm swinging the 4-pound crossbeam. This is just a brute. It's a brute hammer, man. It's a brute hammer. It's heavy, so it's doing a little bit more work. I don't have to do so much hard pounding. But you'll see when I get the stock out of the forge here, it's changed a bit. It's a little bit flatter. It's going to be a process. I guess I didn't realize how much of a process. I figured it would be tough, but I didn't figure I'd be dropping the fucking stock every 10 seconds either. But hey, that's going to be all worth it when this thing turns out. I guarantee it. I'm sweating my ass off. It's a lot of hard work. I'm missing some time with my family right now to do it. That's what hobbies are for, I guess. But I'm grateful for my wife for giving me the opportunities to do this. She doesn't have to. She can be, you know, she can be tough about it and say, hey, look, I'm tired. I want you to take the kids. But instead, she takes care of them and does a great job. So it definitely helps when you have good support with your hobbies. So, and I do. So I'm going to pull this out of the fire, throw it back on the rail, and start beating it again. You're going to watch me drop it. You're going to watch me swear. I burned my hands, I don't know how many times, not even touching shit, just getting close to the fire. I burned in my hands, so it's okay though. This is, believe it or not, for the complaining, it's actually really fun. It's actually a lot of fun. So going to show you a little bit more of me beating the shit out of stuff. One trick I found to kind of help is if I get this right into my crotch, actually. Whoop! So we'll switch grips and go from here. Yeah. Just part of what happens. And that's what happens. You light shit on fire, that's why we do it, right? Light shit on fire. That was actually a good heat. That was one of the better heats. I'm glad I caught that on camera because I only dropped it twice. I was able to really power through it until my arm kind of got tired. Not because I kept dropping it, just because my arm got tired, which is good. Hopefully you could see that it was definitely changing shape there, that we're definitely not dealing with round stock anymore. We're definitely dealing with metal that's flattening out. This is going to be a while. I'm not videotaping the whole thing. Tape, we don't use tape. I'm not recording the whole thing. I'll show you snippets. Snippets of me complaining, snippets of me beating shit with a hammer. We'll go from there. It's all fun. It's all new. It's all learning. These, I have to actually find some proper tongs. I do, because this is not going to work. You watch these videos, people have 10,000 pairs of tongs, and I know why, because every piece of one of them does something different that makes it easier. Because this thing is, you know, you can't hold on to it when it's gripped out like this, and I need to get it as open as possible. So, I'll figure something out there, but I'm going to go pull this out of the fire one more time and show you guys more shots of me wailing away on it, and then I'll probably wrap it up here soon for the day. I don't like to spend hours and hours out here. I've probably already been out here for about 45 minutes to an hour. I do really enjoy spending time with my kids. I really do enjoy spending time with my family. And I still do have another test to take tonight. My last one. I started the celebration a little bit early here tonight. My last test, I'm going to have a couple bachelor's degrees. It's going to be awesome. I can talk about that later. I'm going to do another couple videos where it's more personal, less me beating shit with a hammer. I'll show you my go bag. I'll show you my everyday carry stuff. What my loadout looks like there. Just some other fun stuff that we can do for the channel. I say the channel like there's anything on here except for me fucking talking Spanish and beating shit with a hammer. It's called gun videos. It's always fun. But we'll go over some fun stuff, some different stuff in the future. And I know I said I'd pull that out, but the more time it gets in there to stay hot, the better. Oh, my battery's going to die, so I'm just going to cut it here, and we'll call it good. Thanks for watching this part of the video, and we'll catch you next time on the Wild Bear Genre.